Hola amigos, ¿qué tal? Como saben, me he puesto a practicar con muchos de ustedes por medio de videoconferencia y me he podido percatar que la mejor manera de poderles ayudar a prepararse es eso, practicando su entrevista. Ahora, existen muchos escenarios diferentes de la entrevista, por eso el día de hoy voy a comenzar una serie de videos diarios con diferentes escenarios de cómo puede ser una entrevista. En algunos de ellos voy a comenzar con la N400, en otros voy a comenzar con las 100 preguntas, en algunos otros me voy a concentrar en la parte de los impuestos, en muchos otros me voy a concentrar en diferentes aspectos. Entonces, al hacer muchas entrevistas me va a permitir crear diferentes escenarios y a ti te va a permitir practicar estos diferentes escenarios. Mi recomendación es que tú practiques estos videos todos los días. Vas a tener la oportunidad de estar practicando una entrevista nueva diaria. Y si en algún momento algo no entiendes o alguna pregunta se te complica, recuerda que me puedes contactar por medio de mi Instagram, Ciudadanía_ahora. En ella me puedes mandar mensajes en directo y privado. También vas a encontrar videos de personas que van a venir a contarnos cómo fue su entrevista. Resulta muy interesante escuchar las experiencias de otras personas y todo esto lo encuentras en mi Instagram, Ciudadanía_ahora. También recuerda que es bien importante que me ayudes a darle like a estos videos para que esta información llegue a personas que como tú se están preparando para su entrevista. Entonces es muy sencillo ayudar a esta causa, simplemente darle like a este video y deja un comentario de qué otro tipo de videos te gustaría que hiciéramos. Muy bien, comencemos con la práctica del día de hoy. Hello, how are you feeling today? Good to know. Do you understand why you're here today? Correct, you're here for your citizenship interview. Can I see your permanent resident card, your passport, and your ID, please? Thank you. Now tell me, since when are you a permanent resident? Can you please provide me your full legal name? Would you like to change your name? Have you used a different name before? Okay, let's begin with the civic test. If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president? When was the Declaration of Independence adopted? What did Susan B. Anthony do? What ocean is to the west coast of the United States? What is the name of the national anthem? What is an amendment? Can you please read the following sentence? Can you please write the following sentence? Columbus Day is in October. Columbus Day is in October. Can you please provide me with your date of birth? Where were you born? What is your height and your weight? What is the color of the chair you sit in? What is your current address? For how long have you been living at this address? What was your previous address? For how long did you live at your previous address? What was the reason you changed address? Are you currently employed? How do you support yourself? What's the name of the job that you have or the company you work at? And for how long have you been working there? Do you like working there? What's the name of your supervisor, if you have one? What is your marriage status? How many times have you been married? When did you get divorced? Is your spouse a U.S. citizen? Can you please provide me your spouse's name? Do you have any children? Are either of your children U.S. citizens? Thank you. What is your relationship with your children? Have you traveled out of the United States in the last 5 years? How many times and to where did you travel? Okay, let's talk about the last trip that you took. Where did you travel to? When was the date that you depart? How many days were you out of the country? When was the date that you came back? What was the purpose of visiting that place? What family do you have there? When you travel, do you usually travel by yourself? How many days do you spend in total out of the United States? Since you submitted your application, has anything changed? Your job, your address, did you travel again? Okay, nothing changed. That's good. Have you ever claimed to be a U.S. citizen? Why not? Have you ever registered to vote in any federal, state, or local election in the United States? What does register to vote means? Okay. Have you ever voted in the United States? Have you ever been declared legally incompetent or been confined into a mental institution? Do you understand what a mental institution is? Have you ever failed to file your taxes? When was the last time that you paid taxes? When you file your taxes, do you file it by yourself or with your spouse? Since you become a permanent resident, have you ever not filed your taxes? At this moment, do you owe any overdue taxes? Okay. Have you ever been a member of, involved in, or any way associated with any organization, association, fund, foundation, party, club, society, or similar group in the United States or in other location in the world? Have you ever been a member of the Communist Party? What's your opinion in communism? Have you ever been a member of a terrorist organization? Have you ever advocated the overthrow of any government by force or violence? Have you ever persecuted anyone because of race, religion, national origin, or political opinion? Do you understand what discrimination is? What's your opinion on discrimination? Have you ever sell, provide, give weapons or help anyone to sell, provide, or give weapons to any person? Do you understand what a weapon is? Can you please explain to me what a weapon is? Have you ever received any type of military, weapons, or paramilitary training? Have you ever committed, attempted to commit, or assisted in committing a crime or offense for which you were not arrested? Have you ever been in prison or jail? Have you ever been cited or detained by any law enforcement officer for any reason? Have you ever been involved in genocide, in torture, killing or trying to kill someone, badly hurting or trying to hurt a person on purpose? Have you ever been involved in not letting someone practice his or her religion? What is genocide? Have you ever worked, served, or any way associated with a prison or jail? A prison camp? A detention facility? Do you understand what a detention facility is? Have you ever been a worker, volunteer, or any way associated with a prison camp? A labor camp? Have you ever been involved in any of the following groups, like a paramilitary unit, a vigilant unit, a self-defense unit, a guerrilla group? Do you know what a guerrilla group is? How about militia? Do you know what a militia is? Have you ever been a habitual drunkard? Have you ever been a prostitute or procured anyone for prostitution? Have you ever smuggled or sold controlled substances, illegal drugs, or narcotics? Have you ever married someone in order to obtain immigration benefits? Have you ever gambled illegally or received income from illegal gambling? What is illegal gambling? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official for any reason? Have you ever lied to any U.S. government official to obtain an immigration benefit? Have you ever been deported from the United States? Have you ever had an order of deportation from the United States? Do you support the Constitution and form of government of the United States? Do you understand the full oath of allegiance to the United States? What is the oath of allegiance to the United States? Are you willing to take the full oath of allegiance to the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to bear arms on behalf of the United States? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform non-combat services in the U.S. Armed Forces? If the law requires it, are you willing to perform work of national importance under civilian directions? Okay, please review all the information is correct. If everything is correct, sign and print your name. Congratulations, I will recommend your interview as approved. Muy bien amigos, eso sería una entrevista. Vamos a estar haciendo diferentes diarias. Hoy hicimos una en general, después nos vamos a enfocar en diferentes puntos. Vamos a empezar después con la N400. Otro día nos vamos a enfocar mucho en las definiciones. Otro día nos vamos a enfocar en los matrimonios y así sucesivamente. Estén muy atentos porque vamos a subir todos los videos diarios. Así que enciendan la campana. Vayan a ver cualquiera de estos dos videos si no los han visto para que sigan practicando. Y pues nos vemos el día de mañana con otro video. Que tengan un excelente día.